One of the first rules of rescuing oiled birds is to take care of the lesser affected individuals first. In cases when the pollution has affected bird concentration sites, different methods of scaring them away can be used. But the golden rule is this: it's better to have 30 rescue workers in the first 24 hours than 4 rescuers over the next 30 days chasing after the survivors. Despite being in poor condition, the oiled birds still try to flee from the humans, thus wasting their remaining energy. They often flee back into the oil slick and drown, as they have lost buoyancy. Rescuers must act quickly to capture and save the birds. The bird rescuers' equipment includes cardboard boxes for transportation of captured birds to the rescue center and catching nets. If not available, these can be substituted by tennis nets or landing nets, such as anglers use. Naturally, birds are avoiding the capture by all means. They spread their wings and try to peck. In dealing with swans and geese, it is essential that their necks are also held steadfast, as their pecks can be quite traumatizing. Large birds are usually held pressed to the rescuer's hip. Holding them under the armpit could give the bird a chance to reach for the rescuer's face. Captured birds are placed in cardboard boxes where they are warm and safe from harming themselves. First, the experts evaluate the approximate number of the affected birds and their respective species. Finnish rescuers use pre-arranged information sheets on how a healthy representative of each species looks like, how it should be fed, and the like. When the affected birds are brought to the rescue center, the vet decides which individuals should be cleaned and which should be subjected to mercy killing. Only the birds with normal body temperature and without visible injuries or bone fractures can be saved. Priority status is always given to females, as well as to birds of endangered species. Each bird is filed in a database and tagged with a temporary ring, which in case of a positive outcome is then changed to a permanent one. Oil alters the protective mechanism of the bird's body. To keep the body temperature stable, the bird is forced to burn fats and muscle tissues. Soon it becomes too weak to feed itself. Such birds need to be fed artificially. For this purpose, standard medical equipment is used. Usually, feeding is done by 2 volunteers. One of them holds the bird in position where it cannot harm itself for its feeders, while the second evaluates how deep the feeding tube can be installed. This must be done with great care, because a tube can damage the bird's internal organs and kill it. Prior to feeding, the birds have been examined by a vet who has specified a diet for each species. The first 24 hours after the accident are the most important. The birds are losing strength and become more susceptible to illnesses. Quite often, most of the captured birds must be subjected to mercy killing just because the rescue operation has been delayed for 1 day.